We've said it before and we will definitely say it again. This is one of the best looking estate cars you can buy. And in fact, over time, you could say they have aged like fine wine, because the Jaguar XF Sportbrake, here a very, very well-spec'd example on top of that being a 2015, so one of the very last of this facelift shape before the car was totally restyled. In other words, one of the most desirable you can find of one of these is under £10,000. And the sheer amount of vehicle, well, a normal XF Saloon is already a fantastic car, and any who know our collection well know they do not stick around for very long. These Sportbrakes have everything fantastic about those, but even more loading room, of course that power opening and closing boot. They are very, very impressive bits of kit, which of course leads into why we say that. This one, as mentioned, is an R Sport, so it has that more aggressive styling pack, visually speaking. Of course, it's finished in Polaris white with that lovely suede tone interior. It's a 2.2 litre diesel model in particular as well, which for those who are unfamiliar with these is actually the most economical engine you can get in the XF overall. In fact, it's astonishingly economical. Up to 54 miles to the gallon, can genuinely rival a small city runabout in many cases, and on the motorway, which of course is where these cars really come into their own, it's even higher, as high as 63, which is astonishingly good. And because of how efficient that engine is, its yearly road tax, even today in 2025, is £190 a year, which is literally hundreds of pounds cheaper than many of its nearest rivals. On top of its fantastic spec though, and of course we'll get into some of those accessories and optional extras in a second, it's actually covered barely 82,000 miles, which is 1,000 less than the average for one of these 2015 shaped cars on the market at the moment. It has an MOT as well until September with no advisories to worry about, and when it comes to its kit and optional extras when new, this car is very highly spec'd for a 2.2 litre model. Most of the higher specs tend to be in 3 litre form, so this one is a perfect car for somebody who really wants the best of both worlds in terms of kit and economy at the same time. So it has heated seats, of course front and rear heated windows as well, cruise control, reverse camera as you'd expect, that power opening and closing boot as mentioned, of course the Meridian sound system, auxiliary and Bluetooth connectivity, of course that touchscreen display as well, multiple 12-volt power sockets for passengers, built-in sat-nav, front and rear parking sensors with of course reverse camera as well, and dual zone climate control. And to return to that engine just one last time, not only does it give you fantastic economy, it has 330 foot-pounds of torque as well. So if you were, for example, to use it as a holiday vehicle, perhaps with luggage, or to tow something, which you certainly can, it's got plenty of pulling power in addition to that fantastic economy. So once again, if you are on the market for one of these, or perhaps you're considering multiple estate cars and the XF caught your eye, well, as you'll probably see already, they definitely should catch your eye, because there's so much vehicle for the money. Again, for what was the best part of a £50,000 car when new, certainly with all of these extras, to now be under 10 but still with all of those advantages, well, it's no wonder why people love them so much. So of course, if you would like to reach out regarding this particular Sportbrake, you could send us an email to the address shown right here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155, or alternately on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.